look at your emotional eating. Bored, eat. You need to feel stimulation, eat. Lonely, eat. I lost 60 pounds in my postpartum phase without going to the gym and while always being with 2 little toddlers. And I want to share with you exactly how I did it. It was from shifting my mindset, because here's the thing, your subconscious mind operates over 95% of your daily emotions, behaviors, your habits, how you feel, and what you do. So if you're trying to make a shift, but you're not bringing your subconscious mind into it, you're making it a lot harder than what it needs to be. So I want to share with you how I shifted my mindset that allowed me to shift how I look. Now, what I want you to know is that I believe that everybody is beautiful. And I think it's so important for us to release the belief that we have to look a certain way to create success. We have to look a certain way to attract a partner or attract clients or whatever it is. I hear so many people say, when I lose 10 pounds, then I'll start making videos online, or when I lose 10 pounds, then I'll launch that business. I still continue to run my business, make videos, create programs, all of that at all of my weights, even when I was over 200 pounds in my postpartum period. And what I think actually helped me the most with this whole journey is the fact that I wasn't hating on my body. I wasn't being mean to myself. I was actually saying, thank you, body, for bringing my beautiful children into this world. Thank you, body, for all the things that you do for me. You're literally making my lungs breathe and the blood flow through my veins and my eyes blink without me needing to think about it. And it was the knowledge that I had of my subconscious that actually supported this, because if my eyes can blink and my veins can have blood run through them and my lungs can breathe without me needing to think about it, how easy can it be for me to reach my weight goal without me needing to think about it as well when I get my subconscious mind on board? So I want to share with you the mindset shifts that really helped me. So first, think about, how are you thinking about yourself in your mind's eye? So when you think of yourself, you have a picture. Now, that inner picture of you, does it look like your ideal goal or your ideal body, or does it look like a version of you that you no longer want to have? That, I believe, is the first key. Allow that image in your mind of yourself to be exactly how you want to look, whether it's looking great in those jeans you want to wear, or the swimsuit that you want to wear, or the definition, the muscle, the tone that you want to have. When you close your eyes and you think of yourself, have that vision, regardless of what you see when you look in the mirror, regardless of what it looks like in the 3D, because I believe that it's that vision that you have of yourself that actually allows your subconscious mind to shift and bring you into that programming. So the very first thing that you need is clarity, whether it's the weight that you want to see when you step on the scale, whether it's how you want to look when you look in the mirror, the definition, whatever it is. Have that crystal clear vision. Feel it, sense it, see it with all of your senses. So when you close your eyes, if you were to describe yourself, that's how you see yourself in your mind's eye now. Because from my experience, when you see yourself like that on the inside, when you feel like that on the inside, then your external reality shifts soon after. Another huge thing is your identity around it. So can you start to see yourself as a healthy person? See yourself who loves movement in your life. See yourself as an active person. Because if you are forcing yourself to go to the gym, forcing yourself to get up at 6 a.m., forcing yourself to do all these activities you don't want to do, well, you're not going to want to do that. But when you see yourself in that identity of like, I'm a healthy person, I love to move, I love to use my body, I'm grateful for my body, it shifts your energy around it. And you might actually find that you start to crave going to Pilates or crave going for a walk, because that is now your identity. And that is why the subconscious is so powerful, and the subconscious reprogramming is so powerful, because you don't want to have to force or willpower yourself into it. You just want to be that person instead. Next, it's time to think about your upbringing and your beliefs and your programming around food. So I know for me, growing up, food equaled celebration. Essentially, if there was a holiday, if there was a family gathering, it was all centered around food. So what happens is it creates this connection in the brain of Food equals a celebration. Maybe you find that every time you want to hang out with your friends, it's always go out to dinner, go out to eat. It's like, why can't we go out for a walk? Why can't we go to Pilates together? Why can't we go rollerblading together, right? It seems like in our culture, celebration is always centered around food. So what happens is if you have an anchor in your mind that food equals celebration, then what can happen is every time you want to get into a better emotion, let's say you're feeling sad, you're feeling down, you're feeling bored, you're going to think, oh, food is going to make me feel better because food equals celebration. So what you can do is you can start to reframe it in your mind of like, celebration equals celebration. My friend's birthday party is a celebration. My friend's wedding is a celebration. This holiday is a celebration. It's not the food that's a celebration. I'm celebrating because I'm around people that I love. I'm doing something that I love. I'm celebrating someone that I love. That is the celebration. Food is fuel. I use food to fuel my body. I use food to get the vitamins and nutrients that I need to move forward. I use food to fuel my workout, but I'm not using food to fill some emotional void. If I have something that I need to work on for my emotions, I'm going to work on my emotions, whether it's working with a therapist, whether it's working with a coach, doing EFT tapping, doing nervous system regulation techniques, doing neural energetic encoding. If there's an emotion I need to release, I'm going to work on the emotion. I'm not going to numb it or stuff it down with food. And this is another thing. Look at your emotional eating. A big reason why people gain a lot of weight in the first place is not because they're only eating when they're hungry. They're eating because they're feeling an emotion. Bored? Eat. You need to feel stimulation? Eat. Lonely? Eat. But because eating doesn't cure loneliness, this person will continue to eat to cure the loneliness, but it's never going to work. So what's really important is actually looking at those emotions. Next time you get up to go grab food, I'm all for eating when you're hungry. Of course, I want you to fuel your body. But if you're catching yourself walking over to your fridge, walking over to your cupboard to eat something else, and then you think about it, like take a moment to think about it. Am I actually hungry right now? Or am I eating to numb something? Am I eating to feel something or not feel something? And ask yourself, what is this that I'm doing right now? Am I bored? Am I sad? Am I feeling guilt? Am I distracted? Am I numbing? And then whatever that is, look at that. Because when you actually look at that, face that, let that breathe, let that send you the message that it's trying to send you, and then you process it, then you won't have to eat to solve loneliness. You won't have to eat to solve boredom. You won't have to eat to solve guilt. You will have processed your emotions in a healthy way, and then you're eating when your body truly needs to eat, but not for all these other various reasons. Now, if you're looking for tools to help you process your emotions, then this is exactly what I give you in my app. So I will leave the link for that below. Now, one of my favorite tools for when you're managing and working through emotions that you can use in any moment and is great for if you find yourself reaching for something because you're bored or reaching for something for stimulation, you could use EFT tapping. So if you're recognizing, okay, I'm reaching for this box of crackers, not because I'm hungry, because I need stimulation, EFT is such a great emotional tool for stimulation. So I'll leave a link to some of my EFT tapping videos for free on YouTube below. But what you can do is say like, I am feeling like I'm needing some stimulation right now. I have some emotions coming up and I'm giving myself permission to connect with them. And I'm recognizing that I have this emotional need and I'm giving myself the space that I need to actually process it and face it. So you can use EFT tapping for that stimulation instead, again, of filling that void with a snack. And another big thing that will support your subconscious mind with reaching your weight goals is to release the idea of losing weight, because at the end of the day, you don't want to lose anything. Your body doesn't want to lose anything. Your mind doesn't want to lose anything. Typically, when we lose something, we go and we find it. And this can often lead to yo-yo dieting. Someone loses the weight and then somehow they go and find it again. So I want you to reframe that way of looking at it as losing the weight. And instead you can see it as reaching your ideal look or your ideal weight or whatever that is, shifting into a new way of looking, feeling, being, whatever that is. But try to stay away from the word losing, because I don't want you to lose anything. You probably don't want to lose anything either. And this is where having that self-image of how you want to look and how you want to feel in your mind's eye is good, because you're not losing anything. You're just moving into the image that you have for yourself. So if you love this, if you find this supportive and you want to work on the subconscious mind, I have an album in my Yes It's Yours app called the Attracting Your Dream Body album. And what it is the subconscious reprogramming album, where I talk to you about even more of the beliefs that might be causing you to hold on to weight that you no longer want, some of the beliefs and thoughts that might be self-sabotaging you from releasing the weight that you want to release, as well as it's packed with exercises and tools and techniques to help you shift the way that you feel, shift your beliefs and feelings around food, and also reprogram your subconscious mind to align with the body that you want. So I absolutely believe in you. I'm a big believer that if you want it, it's because it's within your potential to have it. And I myself had a lot of limiting beliefs that I had to work through around being a mom, having 2 kids, and being able to shift my body and how I looked. And shifting these beliefs and overcoming these beliefs is actually a huge part of what helped me change the way that I looked physically. So if you want more support with this, then I invite you to check out the Yes It's Yours app. I'm going to link it below. If you love this or you have any questions or you want a part 2, let me know what your questions are below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.